Hey there, my name is Miles. I'm on day 3 of a water fast right now. So, no food, just water. And you may think that's a little wild. 3 days, no food, but actually, it's not that uncommon, really. A lot of people do fasting. You find 5-day fast, 10-day fast. Some people even do 30-day fasts with no food, with water. And the benefits of fasting are quite profound. Really, maybe it's not for you, it's not for everyone, but in this video, I want to talk about why fasting can open a door to a spiritual path or different insights on what it means to be a fully realized human. Because if you think about it, we're always digesting. People who are eating every day of their lives, we don't give the body a chance to break. You don't, if you're eating all the time, you don't give the body a chance to rest because your organs are always working. If you're putting food into your body, you're always working. Your mouth is always working, your stomach, you're chewing, your stomach, your intestinals, your liver is always working to expel toxins, your kidneys are always working, purify your blood. And really, the only way to let the body rest is by fasting, by stopping to eat. So when we stop to eat, then our whole being changes. We go into a different state of consciousness, a different state of physical reality, where we're actually letting the body heal. We're letting the body rest. We're giving the organs a break. If you think about it, if you go to the gym the next day, it's hard to work out those same muscles. Imagine how your small intestine feels. Imagine how your stomach feels, digesting all the time. So fasting, it's a way to really reconnect with nature. Fasting is really common in all the different spiritual traditions in the world, from China to Egypt to India to different parts of the Americas. Really, it's been used, and many great spiritual adepts have been fasting for a while. Jesus Christ, Buddha, Gautama, always founding the fast. It's about the middle way, okay? It's not to be taken to extremes. Um, but in this fast, let's see, I've been doing 3 days of fasting, and so far, we'll see how long I go. What I'm actually doing now is starting a fast every Friday. I'm fasting every Friday, and you're welcome to join me on this fasting. It's really simple. If you're fasting for the first time, maybe ease into it by just doing a couple Fridays of just juices. But I've been doing every Friday for 5 months now, and I feel 5 weeks now. I'm just starting this process. For example, though, it's not my idea. It came from a man from John Wesley, who was a Methodist preacher in the 1700s, also was a big advocate for women preaching in the church. It was kind of a smart man like that, could see things ahead of time, and promoted this idea of fasting every Wednesday and Friday. I was always looking for a way to incorporate fasting into my life on a sustained basis. So it turns out that Friday is the day to do that. I feel grateful to know about that. So you can join me anytime Friday. If you're just starting out, maybe do a juice day as you clear your intestines, as you become more pure. Some of the things I've learned about fasting is strength. It teaches me strength. It teaches me a lot of purity, connection with nature, fortitude, firmness, perseverance, stalwartness, steadfast devotion to God. I know that all my needs come from God. I'm not worried about my energy coming from a food. This fast, I'm actually trying to work out a little more. So I'm biking and swimming. I'm just living the same daily life that I live. Naturally, fasting, it does require the elimination of a lot of the toxins in the body. So if you have time to nap or rest, that's very important. Fasting teaches a lot about different paces, especially about rest and sleep and a peace of nature, a calmness. Um, let's see, what else do I want to say about fasting? Um, Fasting, yeah, I feel good when I fast. I feel connected. I feel clear, very clear. I don't feel tired. I feel strong. I feel very healthy. Our society has a lot of toxins that we naturally are take in from the air, from the food. Um, My friend, for example, was on a 7-day fast, and he did a coffee enema. Enemas are common in the fast. They are about elimination of toxic waste. So he did this coffee enema after 7 days of fasting. He's a healthy man who eats organic, non-GMO, non-spray, drinks clean spring water, and doesn't eat processed food. And after 7 days, he did this enema, and what he saw was worms in the discharge, in the out, in the poo, in the feces matter. He saw worms and parasites, living, crawling things after 7 days of fasting. So imagine what's in us who don't live a clean lifestyle, Enemas are important for fasting. All that stuff's in our body, and it's affecting the way we think. We take this on from just living in society, from the fragrances of everyday life, and the soaps, and the gas stations, all living, walking down the street, breathing in the air. So it's necessary to eliminate. It's necessary to fast. Fasting it's an ancient spiritual art. Transcends culture. It's like all the major cultures have a fasting practice, just like all the major spiritual religions have a chanting practice. The power of the spoken word is like the power of the fast. It's essential on the spiritual path, and so whether you're Buddhist, Christian, Muslim, Jainist, Taoist, aesthetic, more New Age, rainbow, you can benefit from fasting. It brings us all together. Don't get me wrong, I love the power of food. I already am dreaming about uh, some of the foods I'm gonna eat. Fasting really helps me connect better with food. I love food. I love eating yogurt and cheese and fruits and milk, shakes and drinks, and being strong, working out, feeling fortified, eating some nice fish or some nice, real healthy beans and rice, burrito, like real homemade, kraut, and all the good things on it. And yeah, so I want to say this thing about religion. People ask, "Are you religious, Miles?" And I say, "Yeah, of course I'm religious." The word religion, it just means realign. It means to reconnect, religar, religar, realign, reconnect. So it doesn't mean like I have to follow a certain outer teaching, but it means a reconnection with the inner divine. People say I'm spiritual, but I'm not religious. It's like, no, you're just not what you think or what they told us religion to be, which is about some outer savior. Really, the true religion everybody knows, everybody's going to find out. I'm here to remember and here to remind is that it's the inner path. It's about God within, Christ in, spiritual life within, Buddha within. All the real virtues of all the religions are always here within us. And that's the real deal of all the religions. It's a beautiful thing. It means to reconnect. So yes, I'm religious. Fasting, I think it's such a good part. It's just an essential realignment with life. Can we really think we're walking a good, straight and narrow path with? I don't know what your path is in life. I'm not here to tell you what to do or what not to do. But all I can say is that when I have the courage to try something else out that I don't think is too easy, or I don't I don't know what it's going to be like, I'm grateful in the end. Fasting, it's kind of like the poor man's therapy. I don't want to like affirm that I'm a poor man or anything, or anybody's poor who fasts, but think about it. You can go and spend $500, do an ayahuasca ceremony, or you can go and spend an arm and a leg to go visit some Chinese doctor, or do some trauma release thing, or get some real like man on man kind of like a week of just raw food and stuff. All that's good, and I'm not saying that's bad. And if you have what it takes to do that, by all means do that. But fasting will get you there for free. It'll always be free. It's in fact, it requires nothing. All it requires is a place to rest, and or not. If you can go and work at the same time, more power to you. It requires nothing. It's the poor man's fast because everything is given by God. and the results are the same, or if not even deeper than some of these spiritual retreats. I know because I have experience with them. So, like, what I want to say is that if you want to fast, if you want to learn about fasting, if you want to learn, if you want to join, do not hesitate to reach out to me. You can find me on Instagram, Wild Miles 831, and I don't charge a penny. I'm here just to talk to you about life, to coach you, to just reflect to you what you want in life, to share on the path of fasting, to offer you insights about diet and health and fitness, to help you understand what foods to eat or what, yeah, but obviously what not to eat. So you can definitely reach out to me there. I'd be more than happy to offer my 2 cents. I hope you find courage in your day to fast. And yeah, if even if you don't reach out, like I said, I'll be fasting every Friday. I'm on day 3 of this fast so far, so we'll see how long I go. Probably 5 to 7 days. Just feeling like a great like cleansing. Maybe not. Maybe it'll only be 3 days. Like I said, also though, fasting. It's not like every Friday I'm gonna fast. Okay, really, it's important always to tune into the present moment, tune into your inner alignment, in your inner attunement with God, and that'll be your direction. But ideally, if you can incorporate see how it works for you. Try things out. I try many different things out. I try all veggie diet. I try juice diet. I try a meat diet. I try exercising every day. I try going long times without exercising. I just encourage you to try different things out, experiment on yourself, try out fasting for a day, see if it's hard for you, see how your body feels the next day. Even if you just have to rest, it's a one time where you can just rest and do nothing and still feel productive, still feel like you're healing. So yeah, that's what I want to say about fasting. I hope you have great courage and that you can find that motivation within you to take on the challenge of the day, take on the fasting way. Fasting, it'll teach a lot. It'll teach how to listen, how to smell, how to approach nature. That's what I've always found better insights about it. And doesn't it make sense that once in a while we're gonna let the body rest from eating? For me, it does. Makes a lot of sense. So I'm here to prove, I'm here to remember, I'm here to remind, I'm here to say, to sing, and to be more now. Bless your fast. Reach out to me anytime. Talk to you soon. Stay in touch, stay updated, stay together in this one earth that we're going to heal, and it begins within us right now and forever free. And the other thing about fasting, last thing I'll say is that time just slows down so much. Like when I'm going through the world in the clamor of everyday living, I feel like it's such a battle sometimes. I feel like, oh, there's not enough time. Everything is like has to be now, now, now. I'm so have to act all these ways about on the fast. Oh my God, it's like like life is just like grass growing so slow. It's maybe 11:30 right now, maybe noon. I have the whole day ahead of me. I have no idea what I want to get into today. It's just so long. It becomes there's no sort of milestone to the day eating like schedule. It feels so good to just be in this relaxing long-term set of consciousness in this beautiful moment here. So there's lots of peace. Trying my best to just live and be happy, connected. Anyway, that's what I want to say about the fasting. And have a good day. And talk to you very soon. Peace. Aloha.